Hey guys, this is Apostle Ely. I wanted to show you some what I call swamp magic. And when you're doing natural conjure, you like to get to places right here where some of you guys that have gotten that nail working done from in a for the palm tree. But I'm out here where it's located at. But I want you to kind of get some of the vegetation that I like to work with. This is what I call swamp magic. When you're dealing with bayous and different landmarks where a certain type of energy is, and you see how dark that water is. This is where you go ahead and go and put your enemies in to darken their pathways so it can become real slippery. Um, but this is the kind of do. My name is Chief Apostle Ely. If you do not know, I'm out here. I did a video earlier with the saber tree. But to some of you guys, I was telling you about the tree. This is the palm tree right here that I was working with Shango rules the palm tree. And I had to actually climb up this particular tree. Now, those that understand palm trees and dealing with tree magic, these trees actually get very high. Actually, I can show you some of the trees that are right next to it, the palm trees. You see how high those trees is? Now, I'm not for to do contra. I'm not for to climb up that particular tree to get to the top. But this is why it's so important to understand how trees are planted and their energy and how to utilize them and the level of growth. But this particular tree right here, make sure I get this one right here. This is the one that some of you guys that deal with the nail spell that I did, the nail conjure. See how the top of that tree that I can actually get access to that tree that is, you see how close it is, but it actually it's bends, so I'm able to climb it and it's lower to the ground. I wasn't this was a lot easier to access this particular tree, but I wanted to get to the top of the root of that tree to do that working, to bring things, get on top of things, so you want to nail certain things down. The average person is not going to be able to get in onto the top of that tree without climbing those trees. But this particular tree, palm tree, was I had access to that particular palm tree, and I want you guys to see it. But this is what when I say swamp witch or swamp magic, now this is how I like to get down. You understand? Because there are certain alligators in here, there's certain type of creatures in this type of water. Look at this fish is jumping out of the water. But this is what I mean by getting back to nature. No matter what type of magic that you are into, um, there's some type of essence. Look at this right over here. Just give you guys a chance. That the moss hanging down from the tree. See that moss hanging down from that tree? That we use that moss. Now well, you use it to do some dirty work. But you also can use that for magic when it comes to money. That type of moss. See that right there? Dross. This right here, this kind of stuff right here, all of that stuff is used for money. Because remember, this particular tree right here is an oak tree. Oak tree is ruled by Jupiter, so you can use that for prosperity. But see how old this tree is? I like stuff by the water. I do conjure. I think I did a cleansing work out here for somebody. I don't think this is the particular, but look at this. This is when you see this right here. Now this is real root work. This real conjure. Now this right here, baby, this right here. Oh, I'm like Cat Williams. This right here, my nigga. This right here. You see how that's hollowed out right there? Oh my God, the things that I can do. And look at this. Look up in there. The things that you can actually put up inside of that tree. Hide certain type of conjure into something like this. But this is the kind of stuff you find out in nature. That type of conjure work. And this is the type of a real spiritualist, voodooist. Like this is the kind of stuff we look for. Sometimes you get moccasins or snakes out here in the swamp, and you do what you gotta do. I know a lot of people like to do jar spells, but this type of body of water is excellent, of getting rid of people out your life. This is really excellent in getting rid of certain negativities and allowing Mother Nature to take care of your adversaries. Some of these people have no idea of the stuff that I have the capabilities of doing, especially in a location like this. This type of water is utilized. It can also be utilized from cleansing, taking hexes off of you, taking off of certain type of curses, certain type, not because y'all believe that everything can remove every type of curse, but you got to really know what you're doing when you dealing with this type of magic, especially swamp magic. Nana Baruku, swamp witch, one of the spirits that walk with me as well. I will work with her when it comes down to this type of conjure. But this is the type of stuff like a lot of you guys, when you hear me on social media, oh, Apostle, could you do that? I got to come out here in nature, and in nature, anything can happen in nature. Anything can go down in nature. So we have to protect ourselves naturally as well as spiritually. But I just want to give you guys a heads up. Oh, let me show you this too. Palm tree. Me personally, I ain't for decline that for nobody, but I want y'all to see it though. But we can take the algae off of this palm tree and work spells and crafts. And I want y'all to see the body of water. Make sure that wasn't no snake right there. See that look like that? But you know, burying things, especially with the this water, the tide, because of the heat in this area, it's kind of dry. But this would be the time that you actually get down there. Make sure you're paying attention that no alligator sneak up on you. But burying stuff at the bottom, so when the water rises, it's covered. You can plant adversaries down there, people that are fighting you, sicknesses, diseases, certain things. But like I said, when you're dealing with nature, you're dealing with a certain level of danger and putting yourself in vulnerable states, because you are out here in nature, and there's snakes out here, there's alligators out here, there's other creatures in these waters that can actually, if you ain't paying attention, can actually hurt you or kill you. So I wanted to show you guys this, especially the tree that I was working with. For all of you that did the nail spell, that's what the tree that I utilized, because I wasn't climbing all the way up nobody's tree, but that was perfect for me to get to. All right, I hope this information about getting back to nature and conjure and doing this type of spell work and being around, look, all that money right there, see that? Turn it around once again. That's an oak tree. That is an oak tree. And you can use that for any type of money. Actually, I can use that particular tree also for courtroom work, because it's ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter rules over legality. So, like I said, you got to know your stuff. You got to know your conjure. It's been raining all day. It's hurricane done come through. And so it's a good time to get this frequency, the rain in the water. So I hope this helps. I hope that you take it for what it's worth, and take real magic seriously. Understand what you actually paying your spiritualists out to get out here in nature to do for you when you can't do it for yourself, or you too afraid to do it for yourself. Okay? God bless.